Matinee base Fenway Park in Boston. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Is next. Rick Porcello gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that has 99 career losses. The one thing I'm certain that he doesn't want to do is pick up career loss number 100. In this one here today, so it's going to be awfully important. One, that his team scores him some runs, and two, he shuts down the opponent early.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Porcello has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7-hole. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Into the box now, number 13. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's the 0-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Number 8.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Biggio. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
The 1-1 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Popped him up. Vasquez is there, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Nothing for Toronto in their half of the first. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned in to MLB Network. Marcus Stroman gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Teoscar Hernandez is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Billy McKinney is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Standing in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He has 7 hits in 26 at-bats. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Stroman steps into the windup. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Galvis is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now batting, Freddie Galvis. In his career against Porcello, he's hitless in 6 tries. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. To his right, Hernandez. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Stepping in, number 44. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No score here as we play inning number 2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2-0.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone into the monster seats. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Ball 2.
2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Here's J.D. Martinez. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
J.D. Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. And there's one down now.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And, guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
Striding in for Boston, Brock Holt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Grichuk on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth, center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's got 1 hit in 16 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So much baseball history here at Fenway Park in and around the stadium as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Blue Jays.
Stepping in for the Jays, number 9. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Here comes the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And that is through into right field for a single. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box, number 5. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One-0 count. Here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Guerrero tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just 1 man out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. A little bit outside. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, right fielder, number 28.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Billy McKinney. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. So digging in now, Christian Vasquez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 away. Now in the box, Michael Chavis. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then out.
Marco Hernandez steps in. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Stroman steps into the windup. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. And that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 home is taken, strike one. One ball and two strikes to count. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 2-0. A high fastball is in there. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Now to the plate, number 44. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Misses. Ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Popped high in the air. Holt battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 0-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. tapped up the first baseline. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Third baseman, number 3,
Brandon Drury will bat next. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Galvis stands at second with 2 gone. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Number 9 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One 1-0 pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gritchett is underneath this one. 1 gone. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Number 9 moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, designated hitter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And a wild throw there as he tried for the backhand, but it got right by him.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Stroman comes set. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Martinez at second, Holt at first, 2 out in the inning. Missed with a breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Boston strands a couple. Still down 3-0. Digging in to try it again. Number 9. He singled his last time up.
Number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, number 5. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready to take his hacks again, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. First pitch on its way. It swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. One out and a runner on second base. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Dero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Stepping in now, Teoscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Ground ball left side. The second for 1 on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The batter, number 28.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that misses, 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over and the runner back. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. A run, a hit, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Missed with a slider. Hit hard to short. And a good throw gets him one gone. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. In now, Michael Chavis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
Standing in, Marco Hernandez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Runners on first with one down. Ball one.
Inside.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's Mookie Betts. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Chavis over at second. Betts on at first with 2 down. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now. Xander Bogaerts would be next. From the belt, kicks and deals. And oh, not so fast, partner. Called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's set and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
High in the air out to center field. Richard sprinting after it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Red Sox leave them loaded. They're down 4-0. Number 73 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 73.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Galvis. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, number 44.
At the plate, number 44. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. Rendell Britchett will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. High and deep to center field. Looking up is Bradley. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb.